All right. We're live. I think we're live. Pretty sure we're live again. All right. So I guess we're gonna have to take this thing out for a little spin. The plan tonight is to maybe finally figure out what's wrong with this thing. The last time we checked the compression, it was good. I'm thinking that possibly it has something to do with maybe this cheap ignition coil. I'm starting to think that the stuff that I got from Amazon maybe wasn't the best. Maybe it was not the greatest. So the plan is to assemble a little test kit and some tools and maybe a spark plug, and maybe I'll try and ride around with the gas cap partially off. I think it's still venting, but it's worth a shot. And I'm guessing it's going to be either fuel, spark, or maybe the electronic box, the little brain of the operation. Clearly, that's not me. Let me see what I can get as far as tools and how to get Gizmo maybe strapped on here. I haven't found a little helmet for him yet, but I'm looking. Get clamped up and comfy cozy in the garage. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna double check this little thing real quick and see. They sent a CDI, but I doubt that it will work. It doesn't look like. Oh, maybe it is. Let me just check this out real quick. Oh, maybe it will work. What do you guys think? Should I try it with this weird little orange, bright orange CDI on there? I mean, it'd be worth trying. I don't see what it would hurt besides potentially exploding. Maybe the entire scooter explodes. I don't know. We will see. It probably would not be ideal if the scooter exploded. It is a possible option right now. Could happen. We'll see. I'm going to install this little orange CDI. It did not look like it was the same one. What's going on, Jabberwocky? That face is terrifying. Full throttle, homie. I'm gonna send it, Jabberwocky. That's Courtney, by the way. She's the co-host. But yeah, this did not look like it was the same CDI, but it looks like it'll work. This plug, these two plugs, they look identical. So I'm gonna replace it real quick and try and start it up and see what happens. Then I'm gonna take it out for a test ride if it does work. And then maybe I'll get stranded somewhere. It's really cold. So I'll probably have to walk a little bit, I would assume. And then, yeah, that should be fun. Let's see if I can pop this CDI thing off real quick. I think that's what this is. And it's the perfect night to do this because it's cold. Yeah, I know. Weird. I'm wearing pants. And that's a rare sighting, but it's happening. It is for sure happening tonight. It is freaking cold. All right, got one of the plugs off. And plug number 2 popped off. Nice. Here's the old CDI thing. It's a 150cc scooter. Biz, no way. Goodbye horses, you are right. You are the future MFers that can hack mechanical S. Invaluable skill set. Thank you, Jabberwocky. I appreciate you, buddy. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I'm trying. I'll try and fix anything. I don't care what it is. I'll fix a toaster. I'll fix a freaking flamethrower. I don't care. Put something in my hand so I can fix it. Give me your dang elbow if it's shot out. I'll fix that too. I got some pliers. You think I can't? I can try. I'll freaking give you the sickest elbow laser gun you've ever seen. Elbow laser cannon. Freaking arm wrestle somebody. That's it. They're done. Never coming back. Arm wrestle them into the dang shadow realm with your elbow laser. All right, I got the new CDI on there. What do you guys think? Does it look Frankensteinish enough? What do you do to the mannequin head? That is my co-host, Christopher Shamwell. She is just here to monitor the situation, make sure I'm not getting in trouble. Where are you at? What state? Cali. I am in Cali. Jackie Kate. What's going on, Jackie? How you doing? Elbow laser cannon sub. Thanks, Jabberwocky. I'll make sure I make you one. Did you ever look at if the spiders might be Darwin spiders? No, I did not get a chance to look at it yet, Jackie, but I will look into it. What in the... Oh, nice, Jason. You're the first one of the stream to mention that. Congratulations. Opinion on Freemasons. I'm not sure, Box. That's very interesting. Mad Max. Biz, let me show you something real quick, Biz. You said it. You said it, Biz. You want to see Mad Max? I actually have a kind of a sick jacket. I made this jacket quite a while ago after I'd watched Road Warrior probably 30 times in a row. And I was like, man, you know I gotta make that. You know I gotta make that jacket. And this was the best of my abilities at the time. But yeah, I was like, man, you know I like that movie. You know I like me some Mad Max. I made this, I cut this off. These are like Harbor Freight rivet things, eyelets for like a tarp. And there's a bunch of leather that I just cut up. And I just try to make it into this shoulder pad thing, but it's all deformed now. But I legit made this like 10 years ago probably. I was riding around this thing, legit riding my old chopper on it. I should wear it when I ride the little scooter, huh? I'll leave it out here. I'll wear it when I go out. I specifically was waiting for somebody to say Mad Max again. Thanks, Jackie. All right, let me try and start this thing up and see what happens. See if Gizmo wants to go for a little spin. I have no idea if this CDI thing will work, but we'll see. Maybe not. It might be because the brake light is not attached. Let me attach it real quick. Hold on. Just got to disconnect it. I will turn down the music. I know it's probably pretty loud. I got to remove the brake light off this real quick. This is all pretty much plastic, so it's definitely very fragile. Let me grab some pliers. Maybe like that. That'll probably work.
Here is everything I found at Ashley's biggest sale of the year.
Oh my gosh, Ashley Furniture. Are you freaking serious, dude?
I found
Are you
this
freaking kidding me, Ashley?
And this dining table.
I've
and
had
saved
enough.
Literally hundreds. Shop Ashley's Black.
I've had enough of you, Ashley. They don't sell this at Ashley Furniture, I can tell you that much. They do not sell Courtney at Ashley Furniture. They sell her at Courtney Furniture. It's an offset of Ashley Furniture. It's like an offshoot. Not very popular. It's not very well known. That's probably why you've never heard of Courtney Furniture, but it exists. I used to work there. I was in the shipping and receiving department. It was just long hours. It was 12 to 12 every day, just operating a forklift, driving around at Courtney Furniture's. It was rough, but I did get forklift certified there, so it was kind of nice. All right, so I got the brake light. All right, it's on there now. That's part of the starting system for these things. It has to be pressed in order to start. Let's see if that made a difference at all. Maybe the CDI still does not work. Let's check. All right, before the battery completely dies, let me just put this old CDI back on real quick and see if it will start right up. I think it will. If I hooked everything up from when I took it all apart last time, which there's a chance I didn't. Let's be real, there's a chance that I did not hook it up all correctly, but let's be hopeful that I did. I thought I did, but there's always a chance that I've been up to my old tricks again. Of course, when I took off this old CDI, the rubber completely disintegrated, so can't really use that to mount it on there anymore, so that's nice. We'll have to like electrical tape it or something. Let's try this. Okay. Brake light. Okay. It immediately started, so obviously the little cheap CDI from Amazon that said it was going to work definitely does not work. Okay. One last thing that I need to do is put like some kind of brake light on here. I have the whole plastic thing, but I don't want to put it all on here because when I'm out riding it and it breaks down, which it will, I want to be able to diagnose it while I'm on the road kind of easily. So I'm going to bring obviously like an extra spark plug and grab a fresh one actually. Bring an extra one of these so that if it stops on the side of the road, I can test it out, make sure that it's working. I'm going to bring an extra coil so I can obviously maybe even take off the coil real quick. I'll bring an extra 10 millimeter just in case I need to lose it in the engine compartment of the bike. Let me see. I got a lot of storage on this thing. Obviously, I could store like a whole toolbox on here if I wanted, but I don't want to bring all that extra weight. Got a 10 mil, and I'll have to like throw a zip tie on this thing to hold it up or something. A couple of them. You grab some booze. What's up, guys? Let me read some of your comments real quick. Sorry. I saw your Calvin and Hobbes book last time I was here. Also, I love Calvin and Hobbes. Oh, I love Calvin and Hobbes. Also, Jackie, I have a Calvin and Hobbes tattoo. You're my favorite Black Filipino transvestite. Oh, thanks. I am actually Filipino, by the way, Chris Samela. Weirdly enough, did you know that? I didn't know that. Thanks, Biz. Thanks, Jabberwocky. Because the brake light's not attached. You're right, Elmo. That is what I used to do. All right, M Rocks. Cool. Ain't got no gas in it. French fried potatoes. I had that problem with Amazon parts, especially electrical. Yeah, all these parts that I got from Amazon for this bike, they all failed. Starter, relay, everything. Just going on the block, so you know. Yep, we're gonna go for a ride in just a couple minutes. As soon as I just get a little brake light attached on there, I don't want to ride around without a brake light. Can attract too much attention. I guess I could just throw the plastic back on there. I'll just loosely throw it on there. How about that? Compromise. Should only take like not that long. Let's see. Actually, I'll just attach a different brake light. It'll be better. It'll be more worth it to ride around with it like this. All right, let me find a brake light. I know where one is. One over here. Hold on. I have a whole box of them. Stinking pocket. Oh, good. I have a gigantic bag of VHS tapes sitting here. Exactly what I was hoping I had. Let me get these boxes off here real quick, and then take a quick shopping trip at Fang's Garage. Almost got it. Okay. All right. Can't just grab a brake light real quick. All right. There's got to be at least one brake light in here.
For an elf, the holidays
That'll probably work, except it's only a single filament.
Samsung Galaxy S25. The Gemini was in the string company.
Yeah. Any birds? Just trying to find something simple I could throw on there.
Time for Gemini, my name is Raj, please.
It's Samsung Galaxy S25 with Gemini and watch and tap, all for $0.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only single filament. I'd probably like a brake light on there, but here's one. Here's a nice little cheapy one. That looks good. Just cheap enough.
Switch to Google Fi Wireless, the only phone plan built by Google. You get 2 lines for just $80 per month with our unlimited standard plan. You get
skip
unlimited
this ad
data,
while I'm
calls, and
here.
texts, plus 25 gigs of high-speed.
All right. Oops. Sorry, guys. Tripping over something over here. Had to move it. All right. Let me see if I can't just I'll just zip tie this on there. I don't even care at this point. Zip tie will work. Let me grab this. What's up the deal? Simple. Simple does not exist in my vocabulary. No, probably not. Yeah, literally you can fix just about anything with some zip ties, I think. Yes, Streamman it is. It is a tore apart 150cc scooter. And I'm just trying to put a little brake light on it real quick, and then we're going to go out for a ride. Courtney here is going to read through the comments as you guys talk it out. And grab some zip ties real quick. Crap. Well, on over. Let's see what I got. I will just have to wire this up for undress when I'm done, and it'll just have to be part of the process to get this thing running. Grab my cheapy wire strippers and electrical tape and these and razor blade. All right, let's get this thing rolling. All right, Gizmo, please do not touch the dew on the seat. 150cc? Yeah, right. Do a wheelie? Not with me on it, man. I would be on the floor. I could throw it right here, actually. It might actually just bolt right up. As a matter of fact, oh, it does. Oh, nice. I'm going to just give this undress and be like, dude, you are required to put this on your scooter now. This comes with the scooter. I was actually thinking of telling him, like, dude, let me modify it and make it look really sick and do something to it, like make it look like a crazy rat bike or something, and then ride around like that. Because these plastics are failing, they're cracking, they're breaking, and they're not going to last much longer. The engine will last, but the externals they're going out fast. So I don't know. It might look cool. All stripped down and just take everything you possibly could off of it. I don't know. I'd have to look up a picture of it. I don't think I've seen that. Nice. What's going on, Jimbo? Do a wheelie as you are eating your banana bread. I'm going to try pimping out. I was trying to ride while eating some banana bread the other day, and I almost fell. It wasn't so much eating it, but I was trying to put some butter on it, and like I was showing it off as I was doing it to someone that was in their car next to me. And as I was trying to put the butter on, I almost fell. I had to grab the handlebars and I dropped the banana bread on the floor as I was riding. It was super embarrassing. They laughed, the people in the car. I was like, oh, I just left. I had to kind of take off fast because I was embarrassed. But yeah, I don't know if I can do a wheelie on this thing. It'll barely pull me up the hill. I weigh like 218.6 pounds as of today. I weighed myself this morning. So I know exactly how much I weigh. Well, probably after I ate dinner, I probably weigh about 219.3. I'm going to guess. And then tomorrow morning, I'll probably weigh about 214, depending on how crazy the bathroom experience is. That will be on the Patreon members only portion. Just kidding. It's disgusting. All right. Hopefully this thing will
I took control,
at least
went
last.
solo, and built my own online knife empire.
Hopefully this thing will at least last long enough for me to build
But working in
this
someone
scooter
else's kitchen
empire.
just wasn't cutting it for me.
Oh my gosh. This dang commercial.
So I ordered 200 hand forged.
I've heard about this guy ordering
and built a
200
web
knives
website
like
to sell them.
200 times at
Just
least.
crafting the perfect knife.
And I know exactly the whole
Creating
process.
a polished website takes real.
I know exactly how he created the website and everything. All right. Better safe than sorry. So I'll throw just a couple more on there if I can. These are Harbor Freight zip ties, so they're rated for exactly 82 pounds of pressure each, according to Harvard studies. So, yeah, it's pretty durable, but I still want to, kind of be on the cautious side. I'm a cautious guy. That's why I do these kind of things. All right. I think it actually kind of adds to the look of the bike if I leave all the zip ties all over it. I think it actually kind of adds to the flavor of it. The zest of the scooter. So I think I'm just going to leave it. Also could act as sort of a deterrent for anything that might be trying to come up on me while I'm riding. And yeah, I'm gonna have to put Gizmo on there. And you know what? It's supposed to rain tonight, so who knows what will happen. I know what will happen. That's what happened last time. I'm gonna break down again, and I won't be able to figure it out while I'm on the road again. I might bring a flashlight this time. Okay. So that's going to be wired up like this. And I'll just go ahead and cut it right in the middle because whatever. It's for the cause, Andres. Andres, it's to fix your scooter, dude. I'm sorry I had to cut that right in the middle, but it had to happen. Let's see. So that's, I'm guessing, okay, that's the ground. You just grab the multimeter out real quick, or let me strip these. Okay, one of them has a stripe. Okay, the stripe is for the solid green is the ground. All right, let's double check this. Should be the ground right here. And then let me just pull this back a little bit. Sorry guys, I'll read through your comments in just a moment here. Okay. I'm guessing that the black will be the ground on this. We'll see. We'll find out instantly, actually. Pretty much instantly. As soon as I turn this key. Try to find out. Let's see. These wires separated. Yeah, I'll just try and bend them out of the way as best I can. It's just for a second to test it out. Good enough. Throw the key in. See if anything pops. So far, so good. Let's see if one of these is for the running light. No. This could be, let's see. Nice. Got one light. Okay. Now, what I'm wondering is if this is the other filament. Let's go ahead and try it and see if I hit the brake switch, if it will work. I'm gonna be careful with this. This is like not the right way to do it, obviously. Let's see. It might be that one of these filaments are out. Let's see. Well, one light is better than no light, right? All right, let's just wire that up and see if it'll work. Can't tell if it's the. Let's see. See if I can do this without freaking touching this wire. No, it's not going to be possible. Nah, that's not right. Let me see. Just saw some smoke, so I'm like, nah, that's not. Can't be right. Probably not right. Pause. Pause this real quick. Hit the pause button. Leave all these wires exposed and grab Gizmo off of here. And let's consult the battery and see what the multimeter says. Just saw a little smoke, that's all. It's a warning smoke. It wasn't the real smoke. That was the fake smoke, actually. In case you guys were curious and you're rewiring something on your bike, if you just touch the wrong wire for a split second, sometimes it's just the fake smoke that comes out. It's kind of like releasing the bad energy out of the wire. I clean out the wire a little bit, clean out the debris on the internals of the wire. Let me just, while this thing is smoking, let me just go ahead and throw this multimeter on real quick and just check and see which wire is supposed to be where, which one should be smoking and which one shouldn't be smoking. Some of the wires I believe are supposed to be smoking on this thing, if I remember correctly from the owner's manual, but I could be wrong. You might want to double check me on that. But I believe I saw something on there, like if you attach the wrong wire and it smokes for a second, it's all good, don't worry. So, again, you have to double check me on that. Just don't quote me on that, please. Let's see, got that turned. Take these little caps off. All right, so, okay, well, there is 12 volts coming from there. A little bit of voltage coming from there. Interesting. And nothing coming from there. So let me see if I apply the brake switch. There we go. So this is the hot wire, the secondary, and then that's the ground. And just to double check that, let me swap this around real quick and double check that that is in fact the ground. Yep. Okay, so I was correct that the solid is the ground. Now, let me just turn this off, conserve the battery real quick. Almost ready to ride, guys, sorry. Let me just not be lazy and take this off with a screwdriver, and then I can just verify which wires are what. I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning. I just wanted to show you guys the safety smoke feature when you wire it in correctly. I said wire it in correctly, not incorrectly. I said wire it in correctly. You just maybe misheard me. Just wanted to verify it. Okay, again, the bulb is out. Why didn't you guys, did no one anticipate this? I didn't, to be honest with you. To be quite frank, I did not anticipate this, but knowing that we are here and that we are in Fang's garage, should have known. Let's see what kind of bulb it is. 1157, I knew it. I freaking knew it. We're gonna consult the bulb master and see if he has the correct bulb. Bulb master. Let's see. Okay, he has given us the tray of bulbs and we are gonna see if we have it. Don't mind that. 1141. Okay, bulb master, this is not working out here, buddy. What's going on here? Got a single filament. It's not going to work. Got only single fills. You're right, bulb master. We have other bulbs. These other bulbs. I don't know if the bulb master has already scavenged this thing, but no, it looks like there's something in there. Let's grab this. This will work. Thank you, freaking trailer light from O'Reilly's. MSRP $8.99. Circa 2018, I would guess. If you guys are collecting these sort of things, this is a very valuable thing. Actually, move this over here. Oh, crap. Get you on the clamp cam. All right. We're getting there. It's almost there. Okay, let's do a little scavenging out of the light. It's a nice little feature on that thing. Freaking told me that it was, I left it on. The multimeter was like, hey dude, you're about to kill the battery. You better freaking turn me off. I said, all right, gotcha. Partner, boom. Let's check it out and see. Is it an 1157? Let's consult real quick. Just a quick consultation with the bulb master. Is it in fact an 1157 bulb? Yep. We're good. They match. Should be good. Let's go. Oops. You didn't see that.
Switch to Google Fi.
You didn't see her either. Don't look her in the eyes.
Plan built by Google and get two
Hopefully you didn't look.
$80 per month with our unlimited standard plan.
I really hope you did not look her in the eyes.
Data, calls and texts. Plus 25 gigs of high-speed hotspot tethering per month for each line. And full connectivity for select smartwatches. Try unlimited standard from Google Fi Wireless.
One thing I despised on the S150cc was that the turn signal bulbs were prone to breakage due to having no shock support system in place. Broke a lot of bulbs over dips in train tracks. Oh, I believe it.
Go to Artlist, the ultimate platform for
Yeah,
creators.
Carmen, I agree. LED. I like the look of a regular bulb more, but I agree. LED is the way to go, I think, with it not breaking.
Mamma mia, ma che stai facendo? Non puoi mangiarlo.
Go to Artlist and start creating without limits.
Okay. Why is this giving me such a hard time now? There we go. All right. Oh, that's also what I want to look at. Pop this out real quick and just see what color. Can't even see, dang it. I guess I'll find out. real quick. I'm pretty sure the black is the ground on this, so I'll try that. Okay, so the black is the ground. And then these two, I will have to determine. I know that this is the constant running, so I'll use this to figure it out. Turn this real quick and check. We're gonna find out. Sorry, buddy. Didn't realize you were being left out. Okay. Key is turned. See if this light does. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe the ground is the brown. What the heck? Dang it. Stupid light. Let me just grab my flashlight and look at this real quick with a pick. I think I'll be able to tell. If I burn out this bulb, I might not have another one. I only have like 600 more brake lights. Just trying to pick out this little socket real quick. There we go. Come on, little guy. Come out. Red and brown. Okay, yeah, I was right. Red and brown are the two. Red and brown are the two for the actual filament. So it should be like this. Black is the ground. And these two are like this. If only one of them works, I don't care at this point. I'm going to say whatever, and we're going to go for a ride. I'm tired of it. Time to test this thing. Let's hope that works. Probably shouldn't have weaved this through there. Try that and see. Nope. 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 100% nope. For some reason, it works even less now. What the heck? Unless it, I don't think it would have blown a fuse. Try this. What the heck? This bulb, there's no way this bulb just doesn't work at all. Yeah, the front lights are still on. What in the world? The world is going on now. This stupid cursed scooter, man. What is going on with this? Can't even hook up a dang brake light? Oh, wait a minute. And like that. And like that. Why is this like this? This doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute. It makes no sense. When that goes in there, it's not going to be lined up. Is this an 1157? Wait a minute. Maybe I was right. Maybe that brake light is weird. Second guess myself, but maybe I was right. Let's see. Maybe I was close to it. Kind of smelled like right, tasted like right, kind of heard like right. But I thought wrong. Maybe I'm wrong again. Probably. Let's find out. Let's see. What the heck? I thought it was because of the bulb. I have no idea. It's stupid. Let me grab the original bulb from Bulb Master and see if maybe he's like talked it into working. My freaking... What in the world? Now none of them work. Okay. This makes 0 sense. Let me just double check everything. Okay, that's at 1 volt. This is at 12 volts, so maybe there's a break in the wire? What in the world? Okay, so then this should be grounded.
Refresh your space with a mid-century makeover.
It is grounded.
From rich, solid woods to velvet-like
Wait a minute.
textures, you can find timeless styles with a modern
It's maybe
twist
because
for
this is not
every
actually
mood.
mounted
It's time
to
get
metal.
retro
Let
with
me run a
Ashley.
clamp.
Shop in-store and online.
Maybe I'm just a moron. If I am. You know it, I know it. We all guessed it. Just were waiting for me to realize it in real time, and I think I realized it. I realized that the stupid little plate that the license plate is mounted to is not mounted to metal correctly, and it's not like grounded, so it's not going to work right. I can try to fix that by going like this. I'll just connect it directly to, I'll just put it straight to the ground and see if this works. We'll see. No, what in the frick? What in the French? Okay. All right, so I know this has a constant 12. Let's see, if I just manually hook this up to the bulb, that will kind of determine, let's see. So the ground would be through the outside, and then it would be like this, right? Maybe? No. I think I have to touch it across both terminals. I think there's something wrong with this actual light. Let me mess with this real quick. I should just put the trailer light on there. This is like taking too long. But also I want to figure this crap out. Now it's annoying the crap out of me. Okay, that's on there. Alright. Oh, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? That's why it's not working. Mother. Okay, well, I figured it out. It's not freaking grounding. Because the ground cable is freaking cut off there, so I'm not dealing with this. This thing is banished. Let me show you what happened. Okay. It's supposed to be grounded through this little spring right here. And as you can see, the solder has broken off there for the ground wire. So that is why this was not working the whole time. That is why this big old giant mess of wires is here. All right, I'm gonna scrap that, throw this other thing on there, and on your hood? What? Hood? The heck? Sorry guys, I'll read through your comments in a minute here. Or at least brush up on the last couple, because I'm freaking way behind and we need to ride this thing. Let me get all this crap off here, because this stupid brake light has wasted so much time. Okay, I at least know which wires are which, and I'll just throw this other one on here. I'll zip tie it on. How about that? And if I manually need to put the ground cable on there, I'll do that. Let's see, make sure this is off. All right, let me just grab some Allen keys real quick. All right, let me read through some of these. Like helmet audio radios to talk to the bike pack while it's riding. That was a classic movie, Danny. It's bloody cold raining here. Nice. Yeah, I'm putting a NOS kit on it. Fang, got those same reactions, frustrating as they were for the few experiences bike mechanics 10 years or so. I admire you, bravado, on sticking with it. Thanks, Rob. I am not one to give up. My buddy came over today, and he is very worried because he's trying to replace his O2 sensor, and the bolts were super corroded. And he was like, I tried to bring it to a couple of people, and they didn't want to touch it. And I said, dude, I said, if anything, I'm very stubborn, so that's what I have going for me. And he said, I think it's called tenacity. I said, I like that. I don't know what that I'm gonna look up that definition later, but I like that word. And yeah, I like to not freaking give up. I like to I never give up on when I'm biting my nails. I freaking go all out. I'll bite my nails till it's freaking bleeding. I don't even care. I'm trying to get down to the bone or something. I have no idea. I'm like a dang beaver when it comes to my fingernails. I've always been like that, and I love it. I'm never going to stop biting my nails. People trying to say, stop biting your... Now you just need to think about biting my dang nails. I'm not going to stop. Try and get me to stop. And I'm going to say, you know what? How else am I supposed to grip stuff real hard? I just felt like I was going to bust my dang fingernail off. Trying to grip stuff when I was a kid. When I was trying to grip a dang pool net, and go swat down June bugs. Yeah, those are real. June bugs out in the yard. Freaking swat them down onto the ground and then grab them and be like, man, I wonder what it's like to be a June bug. Study them for a few seconds. Dream about tying a little string to them and flying them around like a kite and being like, there's no way. How would you get the string around their leg? It's impossible. I saw somebody do it when I was a kid, flying around a June bug like it was a little drone, essentially, at the swap meet. And I was like, whoa, how'd they get that string around the dang leg? Still have no idea. Let's get the zip ties out one more time and see if we can't just zip tie our way into victory. For sure that CDI does not work, which is telling me maybe the ignition coil doesn't work, which is telling me maybe it was some, I don't know, weird thing this whole time. I did clean out the carb and put new gas in it, so maybe it was just that. Or maybe, I don't know why it would be overheating. We checked the compression yesterday and the compression was apparently good according to everybody, so I don't know what else it could really be. Okay, almost got this somewhat on there. Enough on there that it should work. I'll make it work. Gotta say a few zip ties for Gizmo. Make sure he is secured on the scooter this time. Thinking I should just bring Courtney, but she's kind of a attention grabber, so. Ow. I'm not sure. Wonder if you guys have ever seen the Courtney Origins. They are both on the channel, both in separate videos, when her identity was formed. And she really found herself right here at Fang's garage, living the dream. Right, Courtney? She's camera shy. Let's try this little bulb out and see if we have any better success with this one. How about this? Okay. Of course, this one only has 2 wires. Why would it have 3? Why would it have 3? Because it's supposed to have 3. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. This thing can go straight into the freaking you know what. And do you know what? Straight into the freaking Denny's and go order me some dang breakfast, because I'm going to be up all night fixing this thing. I can tell. I'm going to be up until freaking 3 a.m. What the heck? Let's try the manual. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try this. I think this thing is grounded. Let's try this. Where's my little clamp? There it is. All right. Just try and touch this on here for a second. Oh. Oh, there's some signs of life. Okay. Okay, got one. Try this. Okay. So I'll just put this one on and say screw it. One's good enough, right, guys? What's the vote? One is good enough. One and done. Let's freaking tie it up and get to it. I'm gonna get some cinnamon on it, and we're gonna start chugging along. Let me see if this is a. So the black one can go to the brown one, and apparently I don't need a ground. That has to be it, because it has to be grounded through the actual frame of the light. And then my mind is like trying to understand electricity right now in real time. Too much information trying to go into the brain and come out of my mouth. All that's coming out is garbled nonsense, which is, I mean, that's okay. It's acceptable for this setting, for what I'm doing, but not really good information. Let's see. How about this? And then this goes on here. How about that? Let's see about that. Try the opposite. This one on here, this one on here. Okay, try this. Nothing, and then I don't understand, but whatever. At this point, I'm kind of just beyond meat, you know? It's like beyond frustrated, but beyond meat. Unless it's just a bulb issue. Nope. Not a bulb issue. I have no clue how this freaking light works. Very frustrating. And this definitely has to work whenever I'm riding, because whatever. So let me just swap these two back. I've swapped out bulbs so many times I can't tell which one came from where. I also cannot tell why this thing refuses to work. I literally just unplugged it one time, and now it's like, no, I don't want to work now. So dumb. This scooter like hates being in the garage. Okay, maybe it's because this filament is broken. Yep. This one's garbage. That one out of my sight. And this one's garbage. Let me guess, I broke them all. Almost. Looks like I'll be going bulb shopping tomorrow. Let's try this. Okay. That one works. And it works. What the heck is going on? What the heck? All right, let's stop while we're ahead and get this thing back on the road. enough. I will not stop for one more second. Let me put this little connector on here. Actually, let me just make it semi-permanent. Semi-permanent. Oh God. It's only 11:15. Don't worry. The banana bread shop is not going to close tonight until we get this scooter running. I'm riding and cruising, and most likely there will be some sort of bruising. And you know, oh yeah, it was kind of funny earlier today. My buddy that stopped by, we ended up getting the O2 sensor off of his old Toyota. Not really that old. I think it's like a 93 or something. Pretty sick Toyota. It's got 315,000 miles, I think. Still chugging along. Anyways, got that off there. And yeah, and then as per tradition at Fang's garage, they gave him the wrong O2 sensor. And I was like, dude, that is like the thing that happens here. He might be watching now. If you are, what's up, dude? But yeah, it was kind of funny. I was like, dude, that's like what happens every single time. I always order the parts and I'm like ready to put it on there, take out the old stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's get the new part out, and then it's the wrong part. It's all good. Making a little progress here. Just I guess I could just freaking leave the alligator clip on there. Get these crimped on real quick. Sorry guys, I know I'm not reading through your comments or anything. Just trying to get this done so we can go for a quick ride and try and figure out what's wrong with this thing. I'm gonna bring my flashlight and the spark plug and the ignition coil and a couple of tools and gizmo and some gloves and a helmet and some snacks, probably a couple of throwing stars, maybe some sort of taser weapon. Maybe I'll bring some of the taxidermy stuff. I don't know. Let's see if I could just hook this up right here. Turn this. Nice.
If
Right.
it's worth showing off,
See if I can take
it's
this
worth
off.
protecting.
Nope.
Add
Okay, so this has to stay attached. Okay, almost there.
Electronics from accidents, spills, and more. Help protect your tech for less. Get a quote today.
Let me just make sure this isn't gonna fall off. Throw these screws on here. Throw them on. Doesn't look like the same screws. I'll go with it. Alright, getting it going. I think it's pretty much ready. Just gotta freaking zip tie it up a little bit, and I keep it together while we're riding and testing it. I'll probably actually replace this little ground clamp thing with something else, because maybe we can just tape it up. Screw it, let's do it. This is literally just to ride it around right now and test it, so I'm not too concerned. Whenever it's fully running and everything, I will wire it up the way it should be. and get it all cleaned up for him. For now, there's no point in putting that plastic thing back on there. It literally makes the whole entire diagnosing process while I'm riding, or even here, like 10 times longer, having to take that stupid plastic part off. So I'm going to make the executive action to say, look, we got to save this thing's life today. Or maybe not today, but we're going to freaking do whatever we can. And that includes taking the dang plastic thing off. I'm tired of it. I'm getting sick and tired of this plastic. These aren't even microplastics. These are gigantic macroplastics, if that's the thing. All right. This is good. Let's throw one more zip on there just to tie it all together. That is why they call it that, after all. This is the weirdest little flimsy, cheap zip tie. Like, this is like, even regular zip ties are ashamed of this one. They're like, oh, geez, that's not us. Nope, he's not with us. I don't know what that thing is. That's not a real zip tie. All right, throw all these out of the way so I can hopefully move this thing. All right, let me bring a flashlight. Let me move you guys up to the upper level. Oh my gosh, are you freaking joking me, dude? Are you fucking joking around right now? Are you freaking... All right. What are you listening? Sounds like Escape from New York. Super Magnum. Let me check for you real quick. What's up, Timothy and Tyler? How you guys doing? We're about to go take this thing out for a ride pretty soon here. It is Dance with the Dead, Skeletons in the Attic. Yeah, it definitely sounds like some Escape from New York music. All right. So, let's see, to bring along, should probably definitely bring flashlight. Let me actually let me take one of these screws out. That's what I'll bring. I'll bring a 10 millimeter. I'll bring a 10 mil. And a, things like a pop the seat off. 10 mil and a ratchet. So I can pop the seat off real easily. And let me remove a couple of these bolts. So there's just two holding it. Holding the seat thing on there. Make it as easy as possible. When it inevitably breaks down, the entire goal of this mission tonight is to we can get this thing to break down and figure out what's going on with it. Or it will just run for the end of time and no one will know why it ever broke down. And no one will be able to figure it out. So it's kind of not what I'm hoping for. I need to know. I have to know. I seriously have to know. Let me tie down the CDI box real quick before I forget, because I was about to. Let's see, where did I put the little cup of bolts? All right, I'll put in his helmet. Oh, it's right there. Okay, CDI. Yeah, you're gonna have to move for a second there, Courtney. The little rubber thing that was holding the CDI like literally like fell apart. And I was taking the CDI off. Yeah, let's even put it on there. Actually, maybe it'll be okay for the rubber. Like literally, I bought an entire kit that came with all this stuff for the scooter on Amazon. It was like, yeah, all this stuff's gonna work for you. None of it worked. The spark plug worked, and that was it. And I'm not even sure that that is working correctly. I looked at the spark plug and I was like, "Are you working right, dude?" And it was like, "Yeah, maybe." Great.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer.
Can someone get
Or if
me
you
a
get a place in
scooter
Mexico
lesson
City,
on
you can also get a taco
Airbnb from a
tasting with
scooter
finger pudding.
expert?
Homes, experiences, and services. Now you can
Great.
Airbnb more than an Airbnb.
A scooter mechanic. I guess it'll be good though, because I will know literally almost everything there is to know about these scooters, as far as just where all the components are at, and I guess how everything works. So there's not much more to diagnose. I've literally almost checked every component on the entire thing, so that's good. More knowledge. I've also forgotten to spell about half of the things that I used to know how to spell, and I can't really write anymore. So, but I know all about scooters. Probably worth it. Good trade off. Okay. All right. I think that's good enough. Go ahead and bring these with us. All tools and stuff that are going to be rattling all over the place. I think I got everything. Try to wipe off most of the dew so that Gizmo could get a good grip on here, but yeah, I don't know. Might have got a little bit on him. Might have got a little bit of dew on him. What's up, Mustang guy? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Sticky Buds? Thanks, Super Magnum. New Retro Wave. This is a 150cc Lance Milan scooter, and I'm just gonna put Gizmo on the handlebars real quick, and then we'll go. I'll throw on the Mad Max jacket and we will go. Gotta take Gizmo out for a ride every once in a while. He deserves it. He has been a good little shop helper, so, and he wanted to go out. So we gotta take him out. Again, he does like to ride. He likes to do this, so this is all on his own free will, but he does need me to zip tie him to the bike so he remains secure. So yeah, I think that'll be okay. He's kind of falling off last time. Maybe I'll zip tie his leg on there. Bring an extra flashlight too. Late night scooter mission. Fang's garage. We're on a quest. Andres has to get the scooter going. Alright. Ready, Gizmo? Oops. That's not gonna work. Hold up. Sorry, buddy. We're going to have to put a little collar on you. Got a little leash. There we go. How about that? Is that better? One more. I think that'll be okay. All right, you guys ready? Time has finally
Switch to
come.
Google Fi Wireless, the only phone plan built by Google.
Time
And
has
get
finally
2 phones
come
just $80
for a
per
phone
month
plan
with
built
our
by
unlimited
Google.
standard plan. Enjoy the freedom of unlimited data, calls, and texts. Plus 25 gigs
All
of
right.
high-speed hotspot
Yeah,
tethering per
skip
month for
this.
each line. And full connectivity for select smartwatches. Try unlimited standard from Google Fi
heck?
Wireless. Switch to
There we go. All right, let's go. They got the chest mount. I don't know how this is going to work out with this get up, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Let's go with the Mad Max jacket tonight. Chest mount. Maybe I should put it on over it. It's the first time I've been able to zip this jacket up since I've lost 85 pounds. That's like a medium-sized toddler. We're ready to go scour the wastelands. Almost. Not quite. We're almost ready to go scour. You guys have your scouring faces ready? When people look at us, we're going to have to scour. This is very menacing, of course. People obviously around here are used to seeing this type of thing. So, they don't care. This is, of course, going to be very convenient to be diagnosing things with this giant jacket series of jackets on. It's going to be fun. That's just real quick because I forgot to do that last time. I forgot the mic. It was in my shirt. I forgot this was in there the whole time. My bad. Dang, 55 pounds? What did you do, Super Magnum? I forgot gloves. Gotta grab some gloves. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, never mind. I just dropped my mouse on the floor. Yeah, I need gloves. Let's see. More. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Oh, diabetes. Is that how you lost the weight, or was it like forced, or? I lost most of the weight through intermittent fasting. Sorry, Courtney, you're going to have to stay behind and watch out in case any critters show up. I had a raccoon try and square off with me the other day. I tried to go after it, and then it chased after me. I ran. Then when I turned around, I expected it to run away. It did not. It continued to charge at me, and it did attack me. I can't actually go into detail about too much about what happened after that, but you can do the math. Let's go for red. Let me bring the clamp. I got the clamp cam. I'll bring that. Clamp that somewhere. Actually, let me bring this other clamp. I forgot. Last time I could not clamp properly. Just in case anything happens. This is a more universal clamp. I can clamp this one to the handlebars. Or to the mirror. All right, I'll just bring this. Let's go. Good. See where I can mount this. I guess I'll have to throw this in the helmet, huh? Oops. Crap. Forgot. Okay, I'll have to use this helmet, whatever. Let's take the lame looking Simpson that I no longer really like. I don't know why I don't like this one. Just don't. See if I can put his mic in here. Hold on.
Verizon's got longer tail on your Samsung Galaxy S25 right now.
S25 with Gemini and watch and tap all for $0. Rates are needed.
All right. Yeah, this will work. Okay. Freaking an hour later, we are fully geared up. I'm ready for the freaking apocalypse. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking get this thing on the road. Watch it now. It won't start. It's almost a guarantee that it will not start. Now that I've done all this and gotten all prepared, Occam's razor, or whatever that thing is, where it's the most likely thing that's gonna freaking happen is gonna happen. Least assumptions, not gonna start. All right, let's go. Let's run while the thing is freaking running. Hold on. I'm getting the camera locked in, my bad. Is it working? Has it been not working this whole time, Rob? Or did you guys not see any of the ride footage? Oh, great. Well, yeah, I guess I turned off the Wi-Fi right before I left, thinking, okay, make sure to not mess it up again. Went out for a ride, cut off one time, waited for like 10 seconds, and then it started back up. Oh, dang it. All right. Well, then I'm going to fix that right now, guys. My hands are cold, but they're not cold enough. Let's go take this thing out for another spin. I was out riding, and I did not realize that, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was going, and I saw there was nobody watching, and I was like, maybe something's wrong. I checked the mobile data, and it said it was still on, so I was like, oh. All right, let's go out for a ride. I don't want to take this thing out on any main streets because it has like no lights on it and it's all janky. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. Let's get going. Turn the gain down so hopefully it doesn't blast out your ears. All right. Ready, Gizmo? Have to do a redemption ride again. All right, let's go. Hopefully. I started right up. Oh, now it's dying. Hold on, let me... Oh, kickstand was down. That's weird. It was kind of hesitating when I was trying to start it. Oh, man. Sorry about that, guys. I did not realize. I was riding around for like probably 20 minutes or so. I don't know how long. But I did not realize it was disconnected. I should have known because I was like, nobody has said anything for a while. But yeah, I just ended up closing out the app and then restarting it and then it said resume. But it's never said I was disconnected. Usually it says try again or something and it says can't reconnect. But it said I was connected. I don't know. I'm going to have to rewatch it live. In case you guys are curious, anytime I do a live, it usually comes out the next day. So if you want to watch it again and see what I did, or maybe if you weren't here, it's usually out the next day. It takes like a day to process it. So yeah, I'm gonna see tomorrow. If I'm curious if it'll if the first ride where I went out this whole time and I thought it was connected, if it'll still be on there. I'm wondering because the timer is still on. I think 2 hours almost. All right, let's go. I hope you guys are still connected now. If not, that's gonna freaking suck. Yeah, this thing is kind of like a juggling act, riding a scooter, at least with this helmet on. The helmet is super dirty as far as the visor, so I can't see. So I have to constantly flip the visor up and down. Also, I can't let go of the handlebars because this thing has this weird, like, I don't even know how to describe it. This weird, like, kind of suspension. This front fork, I don't even know. It's like not really a Springer fork. But it's got weird front suspension, so I can't really let go of the handlebars for too long, or else I will eat crap. It'll get a death wobble, and So yeah, I'm not sure if it's the front tire or if it's the front fork, but yeah, it is quite the juggling act trying to ride this thing around. And also my feet aren't really firmly planted on pretty much anything at this point. They're kind of just sitting on the gas tank. The seat is also rotating. You guys weren't here for that, but the seat is rotating. The seat now has a rotating feature where it'll just start rotating when you're turning, so you got to be careful with that. Also, in addition, it being a super nude bike now, it is super sketchy. The wind is hitting me way harder, and yeah, it just feels like way more wiry. I don't know why. The little 10 ounces of plastic that are missing off of all the body pieces somehow made it feel more rigid or something. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get a good view for you guys. Also, something I read is that if you're a really big person like I am and you're trying to ride one of these tiny scooters, it will do that. You have to shift your weight forward towards the front because it throws everything off. So I don't know how true that is. It makes sense to me, kind of. So yeah, I don't know, all things that I have not really looked into too hard. I also heard it could be the stem bearings. I heard it could be a lot of different things, but I also heard, you know what, no matter what, it is always like that with that style suspension for whatever reason. So I'm hoping that's not the case for Andres, but I don't know. Sorry, this is not the best lighting situation, and it is not the best focusing as far as riding. The chest mount is not yet perfected, and also my phone is again messed up, but I am in the process of trying to figure out a new phone. I have the S10 Plus, and I'm kind of stuck on it. So man, this freaking cold is no joke. And yeah, I wish I could get out on a better freaking street, but unfortunately this thing does not have half of the lights or stuff on it that it should. It does have 10 times as many zip ties as it should. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out basically a headlight bulb situation, because they are very hard to find, I guess. So we will see. Gizmo is hanging on tight. We actually stopped by Sonic earlier. If you guys, I know you guys didn't see that, but we stopped by Sonic. He got the, it was like a slushy type thing. It was like a Java bean cherry limeade slushy. I said, that does not sound very good. And he just was like making this little weird noise. I said, okay, do you want anything else? He wanted the cheesy tater tots. I said, are you sure you're supposed to be eating this right now? I thought there was some kind of like time thing. And he said, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Just give me the cheesy. I said, okay, do you want anything else? He said, the honey mustard sauce. And they didn't have honey mustard. He got really mad about that. He was really pissed that there was no honey mustard. But we ended up getting ranch instead. And then he was not as mad. But yeah, we stopped off, got some food, picked up this dude on the side of the road that was a hitchhiker, gave him a ride on the scooter, and he was trying to diagnose it as we were riding. He was hanging off the back. We were sitting back to back, and he was kind of kneeled down trying to diagnose it as I was riding it. So it was intense. It worked out perfect. We figured out it was the distributor cap, and it was also the rear swing arm pivot joint. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Later. Just kidding. It was none of that. But we did pick up the hitchhiker. He was not nice. He was pickpocketing me the whole time. I said, dude, get out of my pockets. And he would not stop pickpocketing me. He said he was a professional pickpocket. He said that that's what he did for a living. He said he went to school for it. I said, what school did you go to? And he wouldn't tell me. He said that's part of the pickpocket schools. You can't tell him the school name. But I don't believe him, really. It's possible. He could be a real professional pickpocket. I don't know. He also said he played in the NBA, so I don't know if I really believe him on that either. He was 4 foot, I think probably 4'5", and he didn't look athletic at all. He was. I said, "Are you sure you played in the NBA?" He said, "Yes, 100%." And he said he was on the Pittsburgh Spurs. So I said, "Is that even a real team, dude? I don't watch the NBA." He said, "Yep, Pittsburgh Spurs." I said, "Okay, dude, whatever you say, buddy." I didn't know the Pittsburgh had the Spurs. Okay, well, again, this scooter seems to be unstoppable. I have like literally I rode it around for, I guess, 10, 15 minutes before I realized that I was just riding around by myself, talking to myself again. And then I was like, oh crap, it's just, I don't think it's connected. Then, I mean, now we've been riding around, it still is not giving up. It will not give up. I don't know what the heck is going on with this little scooter. But now it is, apparently it's been around me for too long, because now it'll just never give up. Now it just never wants to give up. It's got tenacity. I think so. I think it's tenacity. That's probably what's gotten into the scooter. Because it's still going, it's still pushing, it's still pulling, it's still bop it. It's still twisting it, it's still pulling it. I installed the bop it earlier today on this thing, and it got significantly faster, by the way. I know I forgot to mention that. But I installed a bop it, and every time I do the twist it function, it'll give me a little bit of boost. So, yeah, worked out. All right, one more push up the hill, and then I think I'm gonna say it's good. I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to ride this thing for a long ways in order to figure out what's going on with it. It seems like it's good. It's kind of stuttering right now. Got a little hiccup, but I have been on it wide open throttle for about 30 minutes now. I'd be curious to know if maybe with the all the little body panels on, if maybe it is not like helping it from overheating or something. I'm curious. I'm gonna let it nice. Let it die real quick. Let it turn off. Let it rest for a second. And then let's see if it'll turn back on, because that's usually what happens if you turn it off. When you go to turn it back on, then that's where the issue is at. So let me get back where I was when I first realized everything was messed up. I was taking off the phone and just checking the scooter real quick. Nice. Glad you could hear it. Let's see. Just gonna check everything. Still has fuel and fuel filter. I can see some fuel in here, but not much. Looks like it's only up to like halfway up here. It's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see something. This looks pretty corroded. Maybe that's an issue. It looks like there's some gas right here. And maybe it's leaking. Hard to tell, but it is moist right there. Maybe it's leaking some gas out of here. I'll have to replace these tomorrow. Let's head back to the garage. I'll leave the light on for you. Check it out. Custom foot peg area. Check this out. Custom. That was Gizmo. Sorry, guys. Let's go. Okay. Shut off. Okay. Let's try it with this off. Shutting off. Crap. All right, guys, the battery is at 5%. I have to shut off this light. Conserve as much battery as I can. If it does shut off, I will be back momentarily. I'm going to roll back down to the garage. And should be there in just a few minutes. Let's see if I can get it started real quick. And rush back down there before the phone dies. Come on, buddy. We gotta go. Crap. Of course, now it's not going to start right when my phone's going to die. Okay, well. The heck is that noise? Okay, well, if it does die, guys, I will be back in just a moment. This isn't going to take long. All right. I better not hit the brakes. I have to hit the brakes in order to start it, and that is slowing me down, and now I am going way too slow. I'm going to manually push this thing like a real scooter with my leg. Go. 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 Yeah, if it does die, just give me a second, guys. I'll be back. I have a feeling it's going to die any second now. And it will take a minute for my phone to turn back on from 0%. Hold on. This is like that scene. This is like a scene from Batman where he's like, Rachel! Gizmo! Hold on! Don't freaking let go of the brakes, dude! Oh, okay. I'm gonna make it. Alright, guys. I made it back. So, I don't know. I know, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know what the heck is going on with this stinking thing. Give me a second here to recharge my battery on the phone before I disconnect it. Actually, I could probably put down life support on a little ER, huh? Anyway, it's only at 1%. I didn't even give it till 1% to recharge. Yeah, I don't know. When it tried to restart, it felt like it didn't get a spark. So let me wait for just a few seconds until this stinking thing charges, and then I will. Actually, let me just go try real quick. I need this. I'm just gonna go try it real quick. Hold on. I can't plug in my mic yet, so that's why it sounds like crap. What is it? What's the problem? I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I have freaking no clue. Oh, great, my mouse. Oh, okay, it's not broken. Fix that too. I didn't fix it. It's broken. Okay, that's broken. My mouse is broken as well. This is the scooter. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go.
Seems the same until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file claims, schedule repair.
All right. So, what is wrong with this scooter? I don't know. Hold on. You want my honest opinion? You really want to know what I think is wrong with the scooter? I have no freaking idea, man. This scooter is seriously like cursed. Hold on. Let me freaking transfer you up there. Let me put it in for a transfer real quick. Could I please get a transfer? Thank you. Okay, transfer slip. Grab this. You have to file this with the extension cord, baby. Okay, thank you. Grab this and plug you back in. So now we can transport you with the life support over here. What's wrong with the scooter? I have no freaking idea. Okay, to be quite frank with you, if you want me to be quite frank, all right, that is my friend right there, quite frank. To be quite frank, I don't know what's up with this dang thing. This thing is seriously cursed. I don't know what's up with the scooter, but it was never meant to be on the road. Something that is maybe does not want to address on this scooter. As far as what's up with the scooter, it's being weird again. Okay. Went for a ride, obviously by myself, because I'm an idiot. And it worked fine for about 20 minutes. Then we went on that second ride. Worked fine until I stopped. Then it did not work fine. It didn't work fine at all. The coil, while you guys were being charged up with the charger, the coil was not working. Or it was working. There was no problem with it like I thought there would be. It had spark, everything. Sorry, let me read through some of your comments. Term Mickey Mouse does apply to the construction of these. Mic is low. Can you hear me now, the deal? Okay. I wonder if wearing roller skates or shoes will help accelerate the ride home. Yes, it probably would have. Rob, Mac, did I find your dog? I was digging holes out in the yard, Rob. I was trying to find your dog. I thought maybe it had dug a hole out there and maybe it was like stuck in the hole or something. I wasn't burying anything, so I don't know why you were even saying anything about me digging holes, Rob. Yes. So basically, went out for the 20-minute ride. It was fine. Then after I stopped, then it broke. So I pulled the spark plug wire while the phone was charging and put a regular spark plug in there. It worked fine. So then I just started it up again just now and it worked fine. So it's like there's something resetting. Someone suggested the CDI. My question for you is, you might know more about it than I do because I don't know anything about scooters apparently. Would the CDI like overheat and then reset and then be fine? Because that's what the problem is having. It's like, it's almost like the carb bowl is drained of gas and then you give it like 5 minutes and it's taking 5 minutes to refill and then it's refilling. I'm almost wondering, someone had mentioned online, they said, is there anything that is any little plastic pieces you might have taken off that would maybe be like wicking the air away from the carb, like basically keeping it ventilated? Because he said it'll boil the gas, but there was no plastic piece. But I'm wondering Maybe there's a possibility. Maybe I'll have to take this carb apart one more time and try and clean it out again. Maybe I'll make a quick video tomorrow on how to clean out a carb for this bike. Still have another regular video to edit. Labor Day swap vlog video. That's how far back I am, Labor Day. It's pretty far back, I think. All right. I think the scooter is definitely done for tonight. I've spent like so much time on this dang scooter. It's getting ridiculous. I'm thinking I'm going to return that kit that I got and maybe get just a CDI and see if that helps. If it doesn't, I'll freaking tell Andres he's got to sell this thing and never speak of it again. And I'll just help him get a Honda Rebel or something. I just don't understand either because there's definitely gas going in, and when it stopped working, I checked and there was still gas going in. Nothing was like collapsed or anything as far as I could tell. Gizmo did survive, luckily. He is safe and sound. Let's see. Read your spark plugs. They will tell you the story. Sounds like you got stuck float in the carb. Yeah, that is a possibility. Operation Orange Dawn. So the deal for real. What happened was I was riding. It ended up it was riding and it was working fine. I stopped, realized that the stream wasn't working, and then after I realized the stream was not working, I reset it, then went for another like 10-15 minute ride. It was fine until I shut off the bike. Then after I shut it off, waited for like 2 minutes because that's what happened last time. Tried to restart it, wouldn't restart. So then I went and raced back to the house because my phone was like 5% battery life. And then, sorry, let me turn this music down a little bit. Raced back home, charged up the phone, and now it wasn't working. Now it is working. I checked the fuel lines. The fuel filter is full of fuel. I checked the spark plug. It is sparking, or at least I don't see why the regular spark plug that'd be installed in there right now would be failing under heat. Seems like it wouldn't, but I checked it with a fresh plug on the outside and it's still getting spark consistently, like it was going consistently. So that tells me at least the pickup and the spark plug wire is good. I don't know. It seems like something like maybe the fuel isn't getting, like maybe the float needle is getting swollen under heat and it's plugging up the fuel inlet into the carb bowl. That's my best theory. What do you guys think? Is that a plausible theory? Check the solenoid. Vapor lock. That's what I was thinking. It does have gas in it. So let's see. Put clamps on the hoses. I will have to do that, Gary. I do want to get new hoses because the hoses do look like they're maybe leaking a little bit. Plastic pieces are just those. Shouldn't be anything other than housing. You did see a half fuel at one point, maybe air leak somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Rob. Maybe it has an air leak. And yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe there's some issue with the fuel line at high heat. Ain't got no gas in it. It does have gas in it. I checked it. And the filter, you're right. LA Clipper Fan 42. The filter wasn't actually full. I saw the first filter before the fuel pump was like half full. Because that one is, I believe, operated by the vacuum pulse. And then the filter after the pump, I could see like a little air bubble in it. So it wasn't completely full. But yeah, vapor lock, Operation Orange Dawn. How would I determine if it's a vapor lock issue? Because I tried it with the gas cap off, and it was the same exact thing. Same exact issue. Wouldn't do anything. That's because that's what I thought too. Maybe the gas tank was like locking up, like it was too much pressure in it or something. And then we tested for compression yesterday. It had good compression, I think. LA Clipper fan, which solenoid? The deal for real, it did not lose spark. It still had spark. So that's what I didn't understand. Is spark was still good. The air should be good. We checked the valves I don't know, a couple of days ago, and the valves are all set. And also because it was running for like 30 minutes, so that would tell me it's getting air. But I don't know. It seems like when I shut it off, maybe the heat from the engine is hitting that fuel or the carb bowl and heating it up or something. And then maybe it's inflating the float needle. That's the only thing I could think. Maybe then it's closing off the fuel supply, or like Rob said, maybe it is like maybe there's some issue with the fuel line when it's heating up. It's in the vacuum system, then more than likely, when it's cooled off, it will start again if vapor lock is happening. You know, Operation Orange Dawn, that's exactly what it is. How would I go about testing it for vapor lock? Do you know? Yeah, probably the pump diagram. That's what I was thinking. The deal. Maybe it is the pump diagram or the diaphragm, and it's just like failing under heat or something. But I think it's pretty much has to be fuel. I think that's it. It has to be. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go get some fuel lines, and I'm gonna go get some a fuel filter. 2 new fuel filters, just to double check, make sure. And I'll probably take the carb apart one more time and clean it out. There's a little diaphragm on the side of the carb that has a vacuum line going to it, and I'm not sure what that diaphragm exactly does. It seemed like maybe like a accelerator pump or something, but I'm not really positive. I have to do some more research on that, but I'm almost 1,000% sure it has to be fuel delivery, right? There's nothing else it could be. It can't be the spark, and it can't be the air. So I probably shouldn't drink no Celsius at 12:45 at night, huh? I guess I'll refrain. I know, Rob. That's what I was saying. Like, even if I fix it, it'll probably end up breaking in like 2 weeks anyways. Next, it'll be like, oh, the charging system is completely broken now. Menace. Maybe I should call this bike Dennis. I gotta put this thing Scooty away. All right. This thing has used up quite a bit of my mind lately, but I'd like to get it running. I do feel a little bit better knowing that my buddy did get some reliable transportation to work. He was riding this thing to work, and it was not too close to his house. So I was like already kind of like thinking, dude, if he's gonna be riding this thing to work, it's gonna be an issue. So I'm going to suggest to him that once I get it fixed, if I ever do fix it, which I will, that he ride it around his neighborhood for a long time, a real long time, until it breaks down, and then he can fix it on the side of the road and have fun with it and learn how to fix it. And he can do that over and over and over until he learns all about his scooter. He's got to learn all about that scooter, just like I had to learn about it. I want Just to know every crack and crevice of that Lance Milan 2008 GY6 150cc scooter. Every nook and cranny. He's got to really get to know it like I did. RC73. She is not for sale. Matthew Magnot. Yes. It is a real head. It was a good year. Then I focused on a car. Oh, nice. What kind of car? Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely download a PDF. I think it is a gummed up carb flow. You can usual air bubbles near the fuel filter under throttle and vapor lock. Usually happens more during hot weather. Clean your carb and get a rebuild kit. I'm going to take your suggestion, Operation Orange Dawn. I'm going to rebuild it. I won't sell the head RC73. She is priceless to me. I was told when these first came out, the low quality was okay because in China, the parts were easily sourced over there. Here, not so much. So breakdowns were common and accepted. Yeah, that makes sense. Matthew, the lady, is the co-host of the show. That is Courtney. She is here to moderate things and make sure that everyone behaves themselves. And she's here for you and for your viewing pleasure. She's ready to tell you all sorts of interesting things. She's actually, if you guys weren't aware, Courtney is actually one of the original writers for Snapple Facts. She was one of the original ones that came up with the idea. She was working at Snapple. It was a long time ago, back when they originally had the glass bottles, before they went over to plastic and then switched back to glass and then back to plastic. It was a flip-flop situation with the glass plastic, but as you guys know, Courtney here did work for Snapple Corporation, and she was mainly in charge of the sweet tea division. It was called the STD, unfortunately. I don't know why they named it that, but it was Sweet Tea Division. And she was actually in charge of that for some time. And she came up with the Snapple Fact idea. It was actually, she wrote a book about it, believe it or not. She's actually a very, very good writer. And the book title is called "And That's a Fact," and it's all about Snapple Facts and how she was the inventor of Snapple Facts, and they stole her idea, and then the whole glass bottle situation fiasco. There's a whole chapter on the banana bread fair of 97 when there was a whole controversy with her. They said that she stole someone's recipe for the salmon banana bread, and she swore up and down that she had written it down years ago, but it was this whole thing. But anyways, yeah, she wrote a book. That's a fact. A Snapple story. And it was pretty interesting. You should check it out, Matthew. It's on Amazon Books if you do want to check it out. It's pretty expensive, though. She tried to make it very expensive just to try and sell 1 or 2 books instead of making lots of small sales. But I told her that's not how it works. So I'm sure you know that already, Matthew. There we go. Gizmo, not so much. Not so secure. He's kind of all over the place. He had a Foster's earlier. He had a Foster's and a bologna sandwich. And I said, are you sure you're allowed to eat bologna, dude? I said, I don't know really what your diet restrictions are. And again, he just kind of danced around, made a little noise, and didn't really give me a actual answer. So he does that all the time, and he never wants to look me in the eye. He never wants to respond to me. It's okay. That's a fact. That's a Snapple fact. The casting crew are all in, and they've all decided that the scooter is in fact cursed, and there's nothing that can be done to save it. But I will override their decision, and we will get it done. I don't care what kind of curse is on this scooter. It will be lifted. I don't care what kind of chains are binding it in some other realm. We will break them, and we will find out exactly what is up with the fuel system and why the fuel pump is not pumping fuel directly into that sweet little carb bowl. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to have to get a grasp, a firm grasp on the situation. Stay. Okay. All right. That's enough. Go to bed. Go to sleep. All right. E.T. is well behaved. He never complains. He just sits there and does a robot all the time. No one even says anything about it. Foster freeze. Oh man. Gotta love me some Foster freeze. I haven't had Foster freeze in a while. All right, guys. Well, again, sorry about the mix-up with the. Maybe have to keep changing fuel line to allow proper flow. I'm gonna have to try that out, Rob, and see if that will work. I'm gonna get some decent fuel line tomorrow. Yep. Got to try anything that's possible. We're going to keep trying, and we're going to keep doing, and we're going to keep growing and showing exactly what it's about at Fang's Garage. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for being patient with me with the technical difficulties again. Me and Courtney here, we've been trying to run all the diagnostics and hack into the matrix and everything, and it hasn't been working out. But we're going to go plug in. I installed a little port on the back of our neck here. And we're going to go plug it into the newest AI Grok thing that they have. And I'm going to download everything, and we're going to put the Neuralink into our minds and go figure out what's wrong with the scooter. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to put out a video on Friday, so it'll be me at the swap meet. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a live. I don't know. Maybe in the middle of the day. Who knows? I'm going to go hang out with my wife. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Fang's Garage, we are out. See ya, Courtney. Say goodbye and good night. Mwah!